and the fruit more based than Boots and Collins. You versus me, that's like Ali versus Foreman. God's act.
Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name is Tyler and welcome back to another Call of Duty gameplay commentary. As you all can see, we're playing Modern Warfare 2 with the custom cameras again today. But in today's video, I have another life story for you guys today. One that I told a while back on my channel, but I don't think many of you guys have heard it. And before I even get into the story, I just wanted to give a little explanation as to why I deleted my upload from yesterday. So for those of you who saw yesterday's video, you had seen that I had uploaded a Destiny 2 beta video. And yesterday morning, I had decided to watch the video back just to kind of get an idea. Like, I like to look at my old videos and critique them in my videos that I posted like from previous days. And as I was watching the video back yesterday, it just seemed like it was really rushed and like super poorly edited for my standards that I have on my channel at this point. And I think the only reason that it seems so rushed is that I've been going for these daily uploads the last few days of the RC, and I kind of came to the conclusion that I'd rather just re-edit the video and like re-upload it later at a different time. That is, if you guys want to see that video. So in today's video, I wanted to tell you guys the story of the time that I ended up causing a food fight in my school cafeteria, or as my vice principal would have said, ensuing a riot. So this story ends up taking place about halfway through my 9th grade year of high school, and everything up until the point of my lunch period that day was going completely normal, a completely casual, perfectly fine day. You know, nothing earlier in the day indicated the chaos that was going to be taking place during our lunch period. So my friends and I are just going through our day as usual, and we get to our 3rd period class at the end of it where we had our lunch period. So my friends and I all get down into the cafeteria, get to lunch, and we're basically just chilling at our normal table, like our small little group of people that I would sit with at lunch, you know. Everyone has their own little clique or group that they talk to and sit with at lunch and just like to chill with. So my friends and I end up getting to our normal table, our usual spot where we would eat at lunch, and we're all sitting here at our table just pretty much fucking around with each other. Like, my friends and I at lunch were literally the worst examples. We would do like everything that you weren't supposed to do at lunch. So as my friends and I were sitting here messing around with each other, what we were really doing was pretty much just throwing like chunks of fucking orange peels and shit at each other. And all of this going down was supposed to remain in our like little circle, in our little group of like 4 or 5 people. It wasn't supposed to go outside of our table whatsoever. But eventually, as we were throwing these orange peels and shit back and forth at each other, one of my friends started getting way too irritated with it. He was taking everything a little bit too seriously, so he ended up throwing one of the orange peels super hard at me. And I wouldn't say it was like hard enough that it would hurt if it hit you, but it was hard enough to where it would go outside the vicinity of our table. So I see him throw the orange peel, and I literally do some fucking Matrix shit. Like, I saw the orange peel coming at me, and I literally just dodged out of the way, and like it went right past my fucking face, but it didn't actually hit me. So as I dodged this orange peel, I completely neglected the fact that it would have to be landing somewhere else at another table behind me. And as soon as I realized that, I look over to my right and I just see this orange peel go and smack this fucking girl straight in the face. And I'm not talking about your average girl here. I'm talking about like the most hood bitch you could possibly think of. So this orange peel hits this girl and she completely freaks out and like completely is over dramatic about the whole situation. And she gets up with her tray of like school lunch food or whatever and comes over to our table and just starts screaming at my friend. So this girl's just standing at the end of our lunch table just screaming at us, asking us all which one of us was responsible for throwing this orange peel at her. And she was just sitting here freaking out, saying some dumb shit like, yo motherfucker's about to tell me which one of y'all bitches threw this orange peel at me, like just dumb shit like that. And so I wasn't saying anything, but I was just trying my hardest not to start like dying laughing at this girl. So none of my other friends who were sitting at the table with me were giving up who was doing it. And my one friend who actually did throw the orange peel, he wasn't saying that he did it either. So this girl who's standing at the end of our lunch table just screaming at us decides that she's gonna throw her lunch tray at one of my friends. So this girl throws her school lunch tray at my friend, and it wasn't even the right friend who had thrown the orange peel. So now one of my friends was completely covered in shitty ass cafeteria food, while the other friend had thrown an orange peel at this girl. So instinctively, since this girl had thrown all her food all over my friend, he wanted to get back at her. So my friend ended up grabbing some of the food from his table that was right in front of him and just started throwing it at this girl. And I swear to God, as soon as that happened, it was like a scene out of a fucking movie. All of a sudden, we just heard somebody scream out, "There's a food fight!" And the next thing we know, the entire cafeteria is in on it. Like, everybody's fucking throwing food at everyone and everywhere. So my friends are sitting on one side of the cafeteria just watching this whole shit go down. Like, what the fuck did we just start? And so immediately after all hell breaks loose, my fucking vice principal comes and gets on like the intercom system in the middle of the cafeteria and just starts screaming at everybody to stop until we all ended up getting back into our seats and like everybody calmed down and quit throwing food. And in total, the entire food food fight only lasted about maybe 5 minutes. It wasn't a very long food fight or anything like that. And so the next thing we know, our vice principal is standing at the end of our lunch table, and he wants to talk to every one of us who are sitting here in our like little group. And he had told us that the ROTC sergeant had went back over the security footage and saw that we had pretty much started the entire food fight. Whether it was intentional or not, he said we had to get in trouble for it one way or another. So our vice principal ends up taking us over into his office, and he's pretty much sitting us down telling us all this shit that we had done wrong. And this whole time I think that he thought we had this entire food fight planned out, like we had been trying to do this for a while now. And I think he was really trying to spook us out a lot during this. And the whole time he was telling us that it was a legal offense and technically it was considered ensuing a riot. And that myself and all of my other friends, all the other people sitting at my lunch table could have gotten arrested for it that day. Which in my opinion is completely ridiculous. I doubt that would actually happen. But from what I remember, I think I only got like a day of out of school suspension and then 2 days of in school suspension, something like that. It wasn't a terribly bad punishment. But I think that's gonna wrap it up here for the story, guys. If you guys enjoyed it at any point, please be sure to leave a like down below. And if you guys enjoyed this kind of like live gameplay face cam story video and want to see some more of these like this, let me know down below in the comment section. I've been trying to do these a little bit more lately. I think it's a good way to kind of switch up the story style. But anyways, if you guys are new to the channel and enjoyed this video and enjoyed content similar to this, please be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. But again, thanks for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.
I got more keys than Alicia. These niggas be talking police. 12. I took your hoe and released her. I used to trap out a Regal. 200,000 on my wrist. I thought it all was a fantasy. 200,000 on my wrist. Lord, I hope it don't vanish. 200,000 on my wrist.